Hey, this is my first live doing a reading of any kind on any platform. Hello, my name is Lith, and I am your reader tonight. I was up, had to get something to eat because my blood sugar had dropped apparently, and so I said, since I'm up and I gotta stay up for a little bit, might as well do a reading. So yes, we're using Uno cards. I have other decks, so if you would like to see other readings from me, let me know. I'm not that great of a shuffler, so we do what we do. We let the energy flow. So, and this is a reading about your money, what's coming in, business, energy flow, what you may need to get rid of in order for that energy flow, what you may need to do, what you may need to bring in. I got this camera, y'all. I need a camera, but whatever. Okay. Yellow 4 and it was upside down. So somebody's home life has been a little bit rocky. Somebody's security. 4 is associated with Cancer, often the moon, which can be home security, the mother. Somebody is releasing mother wounds, healing mother wounds, things that your mother may have instilled in you, or her mother may have instilled in her, and the cycle continues and it continues and it continues. So somebody is finally finishing this. That's bright. Oh my God. Turn my screen down. Somebody is finally ending these cycles of feminine energy working too hard. Maybe you work too hard. Maybe you worked too hard in the past. You've been working on your solar plexus, the yellow. Or this could be looked at as it's a macaroni yellow or mustard yellow. You could have been, working on your solar plexus, your confidence, who you knowing who you are, and not second guessing yourself. Your health goes along with this. Home life, health, money, all of this has to do everything. You can't separate one without the other. It's literally impossible. You have to make sure that your health is good, your security, your home life is good so that you don't overwork yourself. I say it's upside down. It's upside down, and some people don't read upside down cards, but that stood out to me because what is about to happen is happening for your favor. It's happening for you to benefit from. It's happening for you to thrive with. Certain things have been uncomfortable for you. Somebody has been taking either taken from your energy because you are in a sensitive place right now. Transformation. It's like a butterfly when they go into their cocoon. You need the protection when you're going through the transformation, and sometimes our energy can be very open going through that, and we have to keep firm boundaries with everybody in our lives. That goes for our parents, our mothers, our fathers, maybe the friends. Somebody has been playing mother to their friends, and that's coming to an end, and they are going to be pissed at you, and that's a good thing. That's a really fucking good thing, because and it doesn't even have to just be financial. It could be emotional. It could be you are too, validating them too much. Somebody has been giving away their confidence by giving validation to other people. And I mean endless validation. So that's where your money has been leaking. That's where you've been probably hustling too hard, worried about bills or finances and things. That's where that stops. So as soon as you stop over validating grown ass people And over, if not people pleasing, then being in survival mode. So all that goes hand in hand when you're in survival mode. All of that is affected, all that energy. So let's see what else. I don't know how long I'm gonna be on here, but money, 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 money. Let's see. We want good things, especially for the end of the year. Pulling off the top of the deck. Reverse. Somebody's going back to something that they started. Whether it's to double check it, whether it's to, do it again because you're good at it. Somebody needs to double check something that they did during Mercury retrograde. Mercury just went direct in Sagittarius yesterday. So somebody needs to double check to see if maybe some plans that they had agreed to or a job that they were going to do, are you still aligned with that? On the bottom of the deck is 8, the number 8. So reverse and 8. Somebody went through a very strong transformation. Somebody went through a whole fucking metamorphosis, baby. We on the same team, honey. We really are. Somebody went through a hell of a fucking year, and it was expected for you to not make it through, but you did. And now you're going back to the things that you once started. Maybe it was the things that you wanted to do but couldn't because of energy, or maybe lack of resources, lack of energy. I say energy twice, so that counts a lot. Exhaustion. Somebody needs to go back to self-care. Reverse is in reverse. So for me, that means to literally go back to self-care, go back to self-love, go back to sleeping, resting. I'm going to climb into bed right after this and sleep a good long time. Then at the bottom of the deck, we have 1. 2026 is a 1 year. Fresh start, baby. We just got done with a 9 year of the wood snake, which has a lot of us very dry, very scaly, very transformative. A lot of us turned fucking reptilian damn near this year. So we are starting fresh. This is the perfect opportunity to do something that you've never done before in this upcoming year. Get rid of all of the unlimited beliefs, all of the limiting bullshit that was tacked on based on other people's limitations and other people's doubts and fears and shames and things, and other people's trauma that had nothing to do with you, your parents' trauma that may have been passed down through DNA. Release all of that. Maybe do a New Year cleanse. Somebody needs to do a New Year cleanse to start that one off. To start the 1 year off fresh. And maybe not a New Year cleanse, maybe an end of the year cleanse. And then refeed or refuel with good nutrient stuff, and then do like of course, depending on your diet and your health, do like a fresh or Mediterranean diet thing around springtime in April to make sure you get all of those nutrients and stuff. You can do it before then, but depending on your body and what's going on, you may want to. And by cleanse, you don't necessarily have to take anything for it. You can do a cleanse with salads. You can do a cleanse with soups and stews and smoothies. I don't do cold foods anymore because my digestion, women do better. The female body does better with warm foods and warm liquids. And I notice my digestion is so much better consuming warm things. So I won't be doing, and I love me a smoothie. I won't be doing smoothies and milkshakes. anymore because my body just doesn't like it. And I can feel my body tense up in the cold weather, cold environment. Somebody's moving out of a very cold environment, outside and inside. Meaning that there wasn't a lot of nurturing energy around when you needed it. You may have been given a lot more nurturing energy than you were given, and you're moving out of that. And it's imperative that you do because your life depends on it. Oh, I want one to pop up. What is this? A 9? Upside down look like, well, it's a 6. I think. No, it's a 6. 6, 6, 6. Or is it a 9? I can never tell. I think the 9 has a line underneath of it. We're just going to say, no, it's a 9. Yeah, I think it's a 9. We are in a 9 year right now. Yeah, it's a 9. There's something that you're still holding on to. Matter of fact, somebody is thinking about traveling, and that's where their money is. Moving. Somebody's moving, and that's where their money is. A lot of people have issues and don't realize it with making money because of where they live. Astrocartography, look that up. There are readers who will read your astrocartography chart and tell you exactly where you should go or where you can go. Read, make sure they use, what is it, solar flare. I have my sticky note somewhere over here with the name because I want to buy the software. Gold something and solar flare. I can't think of what it's called. But if they use like the free programs, you will not get an accurate reading at all. Astro, let me look it up. So solar fire. It's called solar fire and gold. Astro Gold. So solar fire and Astro Gold, make sure they use those and not just the free AstroSeek or astro.com, because those will let you see every little teeny tiny line that you could possibly see on your astrocartography chart, as well as zoom into like neighborhoods and houses and stuff, which is crazy. So you can see, like if you find a house, you can see what lines are near that and see if you're a good fit for it. So somebody needs to get their astrocartography chart read for 2026 to see where your best money-making lines or money-making lines are for you. Okay, those ones pop out. So we have another one. It's yellow. And they would draw too, a D1. That's how I see that. D1. It's upside down, but I'm not going to read that. It's upside down. And they're both yellow. For someone, this is a take 2 in their life when it comes to 2026. This is not a do-over. This is literally a fresh start from the last 14, 15 years of your life. You're about to become your favorite you. Not just your best you, your favorite you. I think I read that somewhere on TikTok. Or something like that. TikTok, Twitter, something. You're about to become your favorite you so far. And this is your time to tap into those things that you may have wanted to do in the past and maybe were not encouraged to do, maybe what weren't encouraged to do, maybe you were shamed out of doing, maybe, oh, that's not realistic, oh, that's not, this and that. So maybe that's exactly what you need to look into. I think it's almost time for me to go to bed. Oop. Another reverse in yellow. Somebody really needs to emphasize working on their solar plexus. And your solar plexus, for me, is directly related to you speaking your truth, don't go back on that. Don't go back to people pleasing. Don't go back to biting your tongue, especially around people that you know got you fucked up and then had you fucked up. Make sure that you shine your light as bright as possible. And anybody who don't like it, fuck them. And there's a difference between shining your light out of insecurity and shining your light because you're secure. Some people need and crave that validation, so they always have to be up in somebody's face simply because of the validation. Tell me I'm pretty from Fairly Odd Parents. But you know, somebody has been, not has to, somebody has been working on their solar plexus. The solar plexus is also linked to the throat chakra, like I said, but also the thyroid. So somebody may have issues with thyroid problems or hormonal issues. Those are going to be solved. Those are going to be taken care of. You're already healthy. Eat more yellow and orange fruits and vegetables, depending on your diet, of course. If you can't talk to a nutritionist, I think that's, yeah, a nutritionist about what you can and can't eat, or maybe go get tested to see if you have any food or fruit sensitivities. But eat more yellow and orange foods for the solar and sacral plexus and chakras. Let's see if we got any more. I think I'm gonna do 20 minutes and then go to bed. 2 upside down. And yellow. I'm pulling a lot of yellow cards. I got 4 blue and 4 yellow. That's wild. So 8 cards, 4 blue, 4 yellow. Blue is also the it's either the pineal gland or it's the top. Let me see. Blue chakra, because it's all connected. You can't separate one from the other. My nose. Oh, blue is the throat chakra? Oh yeah, I be forgetting. Blue is the throat chakra. The Vishuddha, located at the throat, representing communication, self-expression, truth, and creativity. And I did speak on the throat chakra. Its balanced state brings clear speech, authentic living, and listening. While imbalances can lead to feeling unheard or cynical, with healing involving speaking, singing, affirmations, blue stones like turquoise, maybe even lapis lazuli or lapis lazuli, depending on how you pronounce it. I like lazuli. For all my Steven Universe fans out there, and yoga poses. So it's right here in the center of your throat. It's blue, often light blue or turquoise. The meaning is purity, truth, communication, self-expression, listening, and purification. The function is to digest information, express your truth authentically and respectfully. When it's balanced, you have peaceful, clear, honest communication, spiritual fulfillment, authenticity, and good listening skills. When it's imbalanced, you have difficulty speaking up, cynicism, feeling disconnected, and spiritual confusion and fear of speaking. How to heal or imbalance? Well, healing imbalance practices. Oh, yeah. Scroll down. Speaking in sound, humming. That's what I've been doing a lot over the last year. Actually, I've been doing a lot of humming, singing. I've been also working on my heart chakra, which is like doing heart opening exercises. Be careful, make sure that you're ready to purge some things, because you may feel some things that you ain't ready to feel. So prepare for that. In a good way, a cleansing way, and open to new opportunities and new love and new experiences type of way. But make sure if you have support, do that. Or if you don't, find some good, solid, healthy, secure support. Affirmations, I speak my truth, vocal toning, singing bowls, You could also wear like aquamarine, yoga and movement, cat cow, fish pose, neck stretches, especially with the spine. Somebody needs to do and I actually have a playlist called Divine Mind and Body that has a few videos, a bunch of videos actually, but some focusing on the spine. If once you get all of that is connected. So if your spine is not aligned, that can throw off your balance. Neck stretches, breathing exercises like lion's breath. I think that's the one where you go, is that the one when you breathe out heavy? Like, and I think that's that. And for meditation, if you would choose to do that, you could wear blue clothes, eat blue foods like blueberries, and what else is blue? What other foods are blue? Blueberries, naturally blue foods. I don't know. Oh, blue potatoes, blue corn. There's blue tomatoes. I think that's pretty much it. Oh, elderberries technically, damson and plums, black grapes are considered. Um, I think Concord grapes. Let me see. I'm curious. Oh, blue cornmeal. Mm, oh, blue pea flower. Yes, blue pea flower. That would be perfect. It's so pretty too. Blue. Oh, I said blue. Butterfly pea flower is what it's called. Um, yeah. Somebody said the Okinawan sweet potato and the Adirondack blue potato. They're kind of hard to find. Oh, they have blue squid ink pastas and sometimes blue caviar. Somebody said that the acids will change butterfly pea to a pink color. So if you have lemon with it or vinegar or something, it'll turn into pink. Okay, I think that's it. But yeah, you work on all of that. Speaking up, yeah, definitely throat chakra and solar. That's so funny. That's been the theme for me as well this year. Working on my solar and throat chakra because sometimes people have you fucked up. And sometimes you have been in a situation for a while and people start to underestimate you, which is none of your fucking business, but you gotta pop out the show niggas. You gotta remind people of who the F you are sometimes. And this two is in reverse. There are two people who feel like they are for you, but one of them isn't, and they're leading the charge with the other one. So be aware of that. Make sure you sit with your intuition. That's why we do the throat chakra and the solar plexus so that we can be sure that any deals or anything that we go into is aligned with who we are. So I think, is there anything else? I need to stretch my back. It's 2:22 a.m. Okay, two wanted to come out. Damn, more yellow. And I've been shuffling. Solar, baby. Okay, so this is the 6. So that was a 9. Oh, 2 sixes. That used to be my name, 666. That's so funny. So we have 69. Somebody need to bust a nut. And that'll help with the solar. That'll help with the solar. Somebody needs to bust a nut and that will help with the solar. That's what I'm getting from here. And just because you are being intimate doesn't mean you have to be intimate with somebody else. Get to know your body. That will really help you. Once you know your body, you know yourself. And that's true. That is very true. I haven't met anybody who didn't know their body who knew themselves. They were usually being controlled by somebody else's way of thinking and living and stuff. So get to know your body. Go and what's a nut tonight? and tell yourself why you're doing it. Tell yourself how much you love yourself. To speak affirmations to yourself when you reach that peak. Maybe say a goal that you have for yourself, a money goal or something. All of these things have to do with your money. There's a lot of people that have been hustling out of survival mode because they don't trust that they can do it on their own, or the people around them maybe aren't the right people, but they want to attract the right people to assist them. So working on the throat chakra, getting to know yourself real comfortable, like working on the solar plexus, getting dressed up. Get somebody need to get dressed up. And even if you ain't going nowhere, even if you run errands, get dressed up. Well, I don't want to get dressed up. Well, then you don't. I'm talking to the person who wants to. Get dressed up, dress to the nines, and go grocery shopping. Just so you can feel yourself, just so you can feel good health. Stay in the house and take some pictures so you can feel yourself and you can feel amazing. I put my makeup on for the first time in a while today. And earlier today, I felt like, for a second, I felt like, but I did my makeup. I took my time and I recorded something else. But I felt good. I felt good about myself before I did my makeup. So that just amplified how I felt about myself after I did my makeup. So work on the throat chakra, the solar, all of them while you at it, but definitely throat and solar. And the heart. This year was a wake up call for the heart chakra as well, to be open to all of the possibilities that life and the universe has to bring you. And that way you can align with the right people and repel the people who aren't for you. Yeah. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's a good number. We have 11 cards. And I'm going to stop here. So I'm about to go to bed. I like this. I'm going to go live doing these readings more often. So if you see this and you would like a reading, I have the Uno cards. I'm going to do that. I might do this tomorrow. We have played the game Pick Your Poison. So I may do a reading with that. I have my own decks that I created. And I also have this Black Moon Lilith Oracle, Cosmic Alchemy Oracle deck. I've done a reading with it once, but I don't think I ever uploaded it, and then I think I lost the files. So we're in time for a redo. And then I also have these playing cards, which I turned into my own deck, but I'll still use them as regular playing cards. I turned them into my own deck with my own meanings. So, yeah, I'm in my groove. I did not mean to stay on for a half hour, but when the energy flows, the energy flows. That's how you know you're in alignment. So, if you're watching this, repeat after me. Something good is going to happen to me today. And until next time, night.